1982 in Memphis, Tennessee, Andy Kaufman, the actor, comedian, and intergender wrestling champion, had his first wrestling match with a member of his own sex. The opponent was a very serious wrestling favorite named Jerry Lawler. Tonight, for the first time on network television, they meet face to face. Here are Andy Kaufman and Jerry Lawler. Andy, go ahead and have a seat if you will. First of all, gentlemen, thank you. Thank you very much for being here. Andy, let's take care of your neck injury. Now, when was the match? April 5th, right? Mm-hmm. And it's now almost August. Do you still need that neck brace on there?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do.
Are you in a lot of pain?
Well, I'm not in nearly as much pain as I was, and it's healing, but it's still enough to wear the brace.
One of those kind of nagging, lingering injuries that...
I don't know what you call it, but I just have to wear the brace.
Now, when I see Jerry here, I've never seen the man in person before. To me, you'd have to be nuts to want to get into the ring with this guy. He appears to be maybe twice your weight, and he's better looking. I'm just teasing there, you know. But what was your motivation for wanting to fight him?
Well, I had so many matches with women, and I always won, and I started really believing that I was a good wrestler. So, I don't know, I'd beaten women bigger than him. I really thought that I could beat him. And I also, when I started getting worried and thinking maybe I couldn't beat him, I thought I would just run away from him the whole time, and I couldn't do it.
Now, Jerry, was there ever any doubt in your mind that you would have any difficulty wrestling Andy?
Not really, no doubt at all. You see, I don't want to sit out here and pretend that I'm friends with this guy, because I think he's a wimp. You see, I think when Andy was born, his father wanted a boy and his mother wanted a girl, and they were both satisfied.
Now, just a point of order here, and I don't know a great deal about wrestling, but it looks to me like you gave Andy that second pile driver after the bell. Now, that didn't seem like a really sportsmanlike thing to do.
Well, you see, I noticed a small smattering of boos from the audience and everything, and I think that the people have gotten the wrong impression from all of this. You say that wasn't a sportsmanlike thing to do, but everybody that sees Andy Kaufman the way he is now, you know, Mr. Nice Guy, very lovable, the Latka character and everything, this is not the Andy Kaufman that I saw. Because he sent a lot of interviews and clips into Memphis insulting me.
As I recall, Andy, you kind of just egged him into this, didn't you?
I was just teasing it fun.
Just teasing it fun. Jerry Lawler and Andy Kaufman are here, and we saw the tapes that allegedly provoked Mr. Lawler into the match. Andy, why did you do that? That didn't seem like a very nice thing to do.
I don't see how a person could get so mad from that. I was playing bad guy. That's what I was doing. I was playing bad guy wrestler. It was a role I was playing. I wasn't serious about it. I don't take things like that seriously, like I am a star. That was just a role I was playing.
Yeah. You know? So in your estimation, Jerry,
and I think that he just was taking it too seriously.
You think he owes you an apology?
Look, I always said you didn't have a sense of humor, and here the people are all laughing at it. Mm-hmm. So it proves my point.
Yeah.
That's why I came here. It was because I asked for an apology. I apologize for all the wrestling I've ever done, all the abuse I've ever given to people that didn't understand what I was doing, and I simply think that apology is in order.
So it's come to this, has it, Andy? You want Jerry to apologize. Now, is this the way, would that be an equitable thing as far as you're concerned?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't think I owe him an apology. I think, he says it was all a big joke. I'm sure it was to him. I think he came down there with the intention of...
Did you want to hurt him?
Well, yeah. I thought I had to hurt him.
matches I ever had against 400 women, I'll tell you, I was bigger than most of them, a lot bigger, and I never, not one time did anyone ever get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I never had to prove anything. I never had to hurt. I was always very gentle with everybody I wrestled.
You know, it's something that I take very seriously. It's the way I make my living, and he comes in making a joke out of it. He did it all for publicity. That's why he's still wearing, I don't know if it's a neck brace or a flea collar. I mean, you know, this, I'm sure you heard, you don't need it this long.
I was in the hospital.
He's milking it for every bit of publicity he can get. That's all he's.
I had to spend 3 days in the hospital in traction, and I was given this neck brace in the hospital. It's a very real neck brace. It's a real thing, and it's something.
It's been 5 months ago.
Yeah, it seems
People been in car wrecks that now, you know.
Yeah.
I just don't think that there was any. It wasn't really called for to do. I could have been killed, and I could have had my neck broken.
But on the other hand, I mean, nobody actually forced you into the ring, you know.
That's right. I don't come out here and try to do stand-up comedy or anything like that. You know, I'm a wrestler. You're a comedian.
If you were the man that you think that you are, then you'd apologize. If you're the man that you think that you because you're always talking about it being a sportsman and how you're such.
I never say anything about being a sportsman.
Let me.
Well, I thought you're an professional athlete. You're always talking about sportsmanship, and sportsmanship isn't just to go in the ring. And it's a professional
You're a
sport.
comedian. You should stay telling jokes.
Sport. You don't have to go in the ring. Yeah, well, I was going in the ring, and it's something that I was doing, and there was no reason
to
hurt
me. As a joke,
me.
right? It's not a joke.
As a joke, yeah.
It's not a joke.
Well, it wasn't. It wasn't a joke to me.
Did you laugh after when you were laying in the hospital? Was it a joke then?
No, it wasn't. But there wasn't any reason to purposely hurt me. You could have proven the point by just beating me. You want to prove what a big man you are.
Let me just clear up one point here. There are a lot of people watching who probably view wrestling as being a show, a display, a demonstration, and this may be as the pinnacle representation of that. Was this thing fixed or rigged? Are you guys really friends? Was it a scam?
No, not at all. I couldn't warm up to this guy. We were cremated together. He is a wimp. That's exactly what he thought. That's what he thought about wrestling. He thinks it's all a big joke, a big fix or whatever. And then you're right. There are a lot of people that think that.
And you're just trying to prove a point because I was a Yankee, and I heard this from so many people in Memphis. I was going down there, and because
there are
all that stuff that I was.
There are a lot of people that think that, and he was one of them. Mm-hmm. And I did to Andy exactly what I would like to do to everybody that thinks that way.
You're lucky I didn't sue you.
It was a chance to show him exactly what it's really like.
If there were, would you?
Because let me tell you something. My father said, my manager said, they all said that I had a right. I could have gotten a lawyer and I could have sued you for what you did, and I didn't. And all I want is an apology. Even you asked me last time I was on your show if I was going to have a lawsuit, and I could have sued you. I could have sued you for everything you're worth. Well, I didn't, because I'm not that kind of a guy.
Yeah. You know what?
What kind of a guy are you?
Obviously over here. We're going to pause here for station identification. Get the hoses out here.
Welcome back to Guardian of Chaos, the YouTube channel, here on Chaos Corner.
Hi there, and welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. As you can tell, Andy Kaufman is here, sort of, and Jerry Lawler is also here, and there's some nights I wish Tom were here, but that's not the case. Is Andy, are you coming in here again, or?
I am sick of this. You're my friend. I will sue you for everything you have. I will sue you. You're a as far as I'm concerned, you hear me? I will get you for this. I am sorry to use those words on television. I apologize to all my fans. I'm sorry. But you're a
I think you can use some of those words on TV. I'm not. But what you can't do is throw coffee. I've said it over and over again. Well, that about wraps this segment up. I want to thank my guests, Mr. Lawler. Jerry, thank you very much for being here, and good luck to you, sir. And my thanks to Andy Kaufman.